What up, my peeps? It's your Knuckle Big Rucker, back at you again with another action figure review, this time courtesy of Marvel Legends. This is the Walgreens exclusive, Binary, at last. Any of you that are in the know about this figure, as well as a couple of others, you know what I'm talking about. As I stated, it is a Walgreens exclusive, and it was just released recently online, and as of this recording, it's been discovered in stores, in brick and mortar Walgreens, so you can get them. The previous Walgreens exclusive, Quasar, was available online twice, if I recollect accurately, but was never seen in stores, at least not stateside anyway. But it was available twice now online, and Binary also available online, and as I stated, it has been seen in stores. So late as hell, so was Quasar, so was Nova before that, and this whole situation we're in has caused massive delays in all types of areas of retail when it comes to shipping from abroad. And Walgreens definitely suffered, and as fallout of that, the customers, especially if we're talking about action figure collecting. So it took forever for Nova to get here, and then it took even longer for Quasar. And what was so strange was this year's theme, which is supervillains. Baron Zemo was already out overseas, and we still didn't get Quasar yet. But well, we've got him now. We've got Marvel's Binary now. So let's see what's up. So standard Marvel Legends packaging. You can see the figure clearly within, as well as the accessories. You've got Marvel and Marvel's Binary for your logo down below at the banner. Turning to the side, you have artwork of Binary looking pretty nice there. To the back, as stated, this is a Marvel Legends exclusive, a Walgreens exclusive. It's not associated to any wave. So what we see here is full artwork in the back and a readout, which is Marvel's Binary. An alien experiment conducted by the Brood transforms Carol Danvers into Binary, a being who can tap into unprecedented cosmic power. So yeah, that is how Carol Danvers, aka Miss Marvel, BKA Captain Marvel, became Binary in between the Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel name changes. So that's that. So we look to the other side. We've got more of that artwork, and then we turn to the front. So we've done that 360 with the packaging, so you know what's next. Binary comes with an additional set of hands, closed fists, molded in white. She also comes with these flame effects. We've seen them before, either as flame or as magical effects. They're, as you see, they're in an amber and red, translucent, and they just wrap around wrists, ankles, what have you. And Binary also comes with these effects. I'm not sure if we've seen these before. They're not like the usual fireballs like what we saw with Quasar most recently. These are more round, and they fit right on the hand, similar to those other effects, but they're different. You see, this is the holes where they fit in, where the hands fit in. These are also that amber, orange, translucent type of plastic. Very interesting. I'll look forward to seeing how they look on Binary. So, party people in the place, what we're going to do prior to getting this review truly in gear is I'm going to need you guys to take some time out to go down there and subscribe. And if it pleases you, you see the way to do so, like it, or wait till the end to like. But what I'd like for you guys to do is to subscribe to the channel now. What we're going to do is we're going to take about 5 seconds to give you guys a chance to do that, and then come back here and then we'll get this review started. All right. We've got binary on our rotating platter, giving you a 360-degree visual of the figure. And at first glance, what I notice is, of course, the fiery hair on that head sculpt looks pretty good there. The paint apps are looking great from a distance. We'll verify or debunk that when we get binary up close and personal, but she's looking pretty cool right there. So let's go ahead and see what's what as we look at Carol Danvers, aka Binary, up close and personal, shall we? So here we have Binary up close and personal, and like I stated already, that hair is bananas. It's a plume of flame. As when she's in her binary form, that's how her hair, she turns red. Her skin tone becomes a very deep, rich, dark red, and her hair, it lights up. And yeah, looking pretty good. It's made of that same orange / amber / red translucent plastic to make a plume of hair for her, and looking pretty nice. Trying to get up there a little bit closer, we can see that hair. You see the tips there. They start off in that translucent orange, then it turns slightly yellowish, and then it tapers off into the reds. And that's how it is with the tips of the hair totally. You see the face. Like I said, the skin tone is red. The eyebrows, she's got pupilless eyes, straight white. That's when she's totally powered up, which she is right now. Going further down, you see that she's basically red. The body was molded in red and painted white, which is always the hard way to go. But I guess considering she's mostly red, that was the most practical way for Hasbro to go. She's got the 2 stars on her left side. We're looking at her right. They're painted nice. They look too nice. I think that those are stickies, or I don't know if they would be stickies, but I don't think they were quote unquote painted on, but I could be wrong. Going further down, you see that the paint job still continues on. It tapers down her lower torso to the bathing trunks area right there, and you can see if you look closely, you can kind of see that the paint apps are pretty clean for the most part, but if you really look close, you could see some slight jaggies. And going back down, you look at her arms, her biceps painted with yellow flame, and then of course it tapers into the orange and almost fluorescent, which is pretty good. And then of course white. The rest of the arms are white. That's the same on both sides. Then going further down, she's got the same action going on for those legs. So the paint looks great for sure. And white legs, and of course the boots. And yeah, Binary is on the typical, standard female buck, so we know what we're gonna get. We'll still go through the articulation anyway, since she's a new figure, technically new character, same body mold but new character. So we will go through the articulation. Her head is on a ball hinge, so fortunately she's got the plume is pointing so far away from her body that she actually can look up some. enough that it'll be decent for flight poses, and you'll see why momentarily. She can look down, but that looks crazy back there with the neck. That's because her head sits way high up on that ball peg. She can get the, left, right, make it, total rotation. She can get you some attitude, so that's cool. As far as the arms, she can get her shoulders out that far. She can rotate 360, no bicep swivel, and of course, being the old school female body, she also has the old school female body arms, meaning single jointed elbows, and you get your swivel at that elbow joint. You've got a hinge at the wrist, and of course, you've got the vertical joint. This is what I was talking about when we're talking about the being able to have decent looking flight poses. She'll get nothing as far as her diaphragm for the reasons that most female figures can't go forward. No need to go into why that is. But having said that, she can go back away. So if you combine that with getting her hair up, see, that's pretty decent right there. So that actually works. Can't be mad. And also can't be mad that with her all the way back, Hasbro had the wherewithal to paint all the way through. So that's cool right there. She can lean with it, rock with it, and rotate side to side. This is a female buck, so there is no swivel at the waist. Hips go out that far, not too much. She can get more than 90 kicking forward. Almost nothing going back. She does have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and she can point her toe that far forward, that far up. She does have ankle pivot and holes, peg holes at the bottom of her feet. Here's Binary with her fisted hands on, got her dukes up, and she can go. If anyone knows Binary's power set, when she's in this form, she is a class 100 character. So that means that she could throw down with the likes of Thor, the Hulk, Silver Surfer, etc. Here's Binary sporting both sets of effects, the wraparounds and the great balls of fire on her hands. They are slotted to accommodate the fisted hands. So they'll be on there pretty snugly, especially if you combine them with the wraparounds, because the wraparounds kind of seep into them, so that kind of helps to quote unquote lock them in place. But yeah, so that is Binary with her effects. Going through some comparisons, we're going to go right down the timeline. We've got Carol Danvers next to Carol Danvers. On our left, we've got Binary, the Walgreens exclusive, and on our right, we have Miss Marvel, the Toys R Us Avengers 3-pack exclusive, who she shared with the Ultimate Captain America and Radioactive Man. Next up in Carol's history is the species that's responsible for her becoming Binary. We've got here the Queen Brood, which is a Build-A-Figure back in the, we'll call it dark days of Marvel Legends. And then after Carol lost her Binary powers, she was still hella powerful, but then she ended up taking the mantle of Captain Marvel, which is who we see here on our right. And Carol here was in the Avengers All-Father Odin Build-A-Figure wave. And I want you guys to just take a look at both figures for a hot second there. I didn't mention it when I showed Miss Marvel, but Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel share the Moonstone buck, and that was the more appropriate body style for Carol Danvers. Carol Danvers is a tall woman. She's 5'11", and she's got her body. And then, of course, Hasbro went through this, and I guess it's via Disney, from their influence, went through this whole time frame where they were always using the body that we see on our left there, which is not suitable for Carol. They've used that body for Storm, who's also 5'11", and she's got body too. Obviously, Moonstone has got body. That's who the buck is named after. But fortunately, Hasbro has at least found a way to meet the collectors halfway, and they've revisited the female buck, and now she, whomever the figure might be represented by, has a more curvaceous form. We saw that with Shriek. They changed the legs. We saw that with Storm from the Storm Thunderbird 2-pack. So the future looks bright for our female action figures. Finally, bringing up the rear in our history jump, we have once again Captain Marvel, only she's now in her space colors. Same design as her, we'll call it her earthly colors, the red, yellow, and blue colors. Here she's in gray, kind of sort of bluish gray, and a white, or maybe instead of bluish gray, I'll say charcoal gray. It's kind of sort of a combo in there, but anyway. And she's also sporting the Moonstone body. Like I said, this body suits Carol Danvers far more than the body we're seeing Binary in. And this Captain Marvel was included in a Marvel Unlimited Plus pack from a few years ago. For a final comparison, we've got Carol Binary up next to our last Walgreens exclusive offering, which we took forever to get as well, but finally got. We got Wendell Vaughn, aka Quasar, fellow Walgreens exclusive. So to sum it all up, Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legends Binary is an edition that we have finally received. I'm talking about very, very late, but better late than never. All I can say is I'm happy that we finally got her. Finally got to throw her into my collection. As far as the figure itself, I'm not crazy about her being on the old school female buck, but I do enjoy the paint apps. Very colorful, very accurate, very clean. The red flames, or rather yellow turning into red, and on the legs and the arms, very nice. Everything is clean. I'm loving the plumage for her hair as it explodes into a fiery, I just said plume, and her effects. She's got the familiar wraparound effects and the not so familiar fireballs that I can't recall seeing these fireballs before, so I believe this might be our first time. In any case, whether it is or not, they look good on her, and it's a change of pace from the usual style of fireballs that we've gotten, the likes of Quasar, the Human Torch, Sunfire, etc. And it's definitely a welcome addition. We have now closed out our cosmic themed exclusives for Walgreens. We're on to the supervillains. Baron Zemo is already out overseas, and for whomever can acquire him that way, we've already seen pictures, photos, and images of Jigsaw, who's next up after Zemo. But we won't get ahead of ourselves. Here in the States and in Canada, North America, I should just say, we got to get Baron Zemo. So that's what's up next. But we finally finished our cosmic themed Marvel Legends figures for Walgreens, and with that, we're going to finish this review. So once again, guys, thank you for rocking with me. Please like, if you waited this long and didn't like at the beginning when I asked you to, like now. Share so other people can come here, and then I can run the same hard sell to them. And of course, subscribe if you have not done so already. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps if you do that. What more can I say about that? If you want to be notified of any other upcoming videos that I put out, please smash that button so you can be notified. So that's about it. I've taken care of all of the housekeeping right there. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to fly off with Binary into the star set, and just tell you guys thank you. And remember, the hunt continues. And I'm out. Peace.